morning, everyone, and welcome to Carnival Breakfast Show, coming to you from Carnival Radio. I am Joseph Oyokola. This is Newspaper Review. Good morning, and welcome once again. To begin the news this morning, here are the headlines. NB relocates annual conference from Rivers State over emergency rule. Marketers predict cheaper petrol nationwide as Dangote begins Naira sale. One dies in Third Mainland Bridge lone accident. Job protesters storm INEC over Warri constituency delineation. Stop giving political meaning to judicial matters, AGF tells Nigerians. Now to the news in details. The Nigerian Bar Association has announced the relocation of its 2025 Annual General Conference, formerly scheduled to hold in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, but will now be held in Enugu, due to the recent declaration of emergency rule in Rivers State. The association stated this while there was a widespread excitement over Port Harcourt being the host city of the 2024 conference, which was evident in the swearing registration figures. The presence of an appointed SOA administrator who is a retired military officer operating with alleged command style approach will no longer permit the garden city to be retained as the host city. This was contained in a statement jointly signed by the NBA President Afam Osigwe-San, the General Secretary Mobolaji Ojibara, and the AGCPC Chairman Emeka Ugbolu-San late Thursday night. The NBA noted that the SOA administrator, though clad in civilian attire, his governing style is military in nature as his actions undermine democracy. However, the unfortunate turn of events in Rivers State has understandably stalled the momentum and affected advanced preparations of the conference. The statement added that this has prompted members to call for a change of venue, and the voices grew stronger over time. The statement also added that the INEC reaffirmed that the state of emergency declared in Rivers State violates Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. NBA relocates annual conference from Rivers over emergency rule. Why? 22 days after suspending the sale of petrol product in Naira, the Dangote refinery has resumed sales of the refined petroleum product to its partners and marketers in the local currency. The 650,000 barrels facility has also informed marketers and customers of a downward review of its loading costs, reducing its ex-gantry price to 865 naira per litre, a move that can ease pressure on fuel prices across the country. The new price is a reduction of 15 naira from 880 naira per litre sold by the facility on Wednesday. Newsmen had gathered that the refinery informed its customers in a notice sent out on Thursday morning. A pro forma invoice was cited by newsmen, and checks into petroleumprice.com also confirmed the development. The notice sent to marketers indicated the litre of petrol will now be sold at 865 naira per litre, inclusive of charges by the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority. It disclosed that other products are still priced in dollars, while the sale of PMS via coastal vessels remains on hold. To be recalled that marketers had exclusively informed the newsmen that the 650,000 barrel refinery was anticipated to lower its petrol loading costs by the end of this week, further contributing to the reduction in fuel prices. The National Publicity Secretary of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Chinedu Ukadike, assured the public of the price drop while commenting on the Federal Executive Council's directive regarding the Naira for crude agreement. This news was sourced from the Nation newspaper. Marketers predict cheaper petrol nationwide as Dangote begins Naira sale. In the meantime, the Oyo State Traffic Management Agency has said that a tragic accident occurred on Thursday night on the 3rd Mainland Bridge. According to a statement posted on Traffic Management Agency's official X account, the known accident occurred near the Unilag waterfront heading inward at Adekunle. The statement revealed that the vehicle involved a loaded mini truck which appeared to have lost control, causing a devastating crash. The agency confirmed that the accident resulted in a fatality, though the identity of the victim has not yet been disclosed. According to the statement, the traffic management team swiftly responded to the situation, deploying officers to the scene to manage the flow of vehicles and minimize disruptions. They said it is unfortunate that one casualty has been reported. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. For more details, please visit the Punch newspaper. One dies in 3rd Mainland Bridge lone accident. In another development, hundreds of Ijao protesters on Thursday marched to the headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Abuja, where the recent ward delineation in Warri Federal Constituency of Delta State. The protesters, made up of elders and youth from the Gbaramatu, Egbema, Diebiri, and Isaba communities, said they were in Abuja to register their support for INEC's delineation exercise, which they described as a fair and in line with the Supreme Court's judgment. Carrying placards, the demonstrators commended INEC for what they called a transparent process, which they said marked the end of years of political marginalization of Ijao people in the constituency. Speaking during the protest, a representative of the Ijao kingdoms, David Reje, said the exercise followed due consultation with the Ijao, Iskiri, and Urubu ethnic groups. He said INEC had fulfilled its mandate by engaging traditional rulers and community leaders before finalizing the delineation. Reja dismissed claims that the commission did not consult stakeholders, adding that several meetings were held in Warri and Asaba before the new structure was announced. The protesters were received by INEC National Commissioners, Professor Abdullah Zuru and Malam Mohammed Aruna. In his remarks, Zuru thanked the group for their peaceful conduct and assured them of the Commission's commitment to transparency and the rule of law. The delineation report presented in Ashaba on April 5 allocates new wards across the 3 local governments in the Warri Federal Constituency. Warri North now has 18 wards, 10 for Ijao and 8 for Iskeri. Warri South and Warri West has 19 wards, 14 for Ijao and 5 for Iskeri. Warri South has 20 wards, shared among Ijao 3, Iskeri 8, and Urubu line. Meanwhile, INEC on Thursday responded to public concerns regarding the proposed delineation of wards in the Warri Federal Constituency, clarifying that no final decision has been made. For more details, please visit Vanguard newspaper. Ijao protesters storm INEC over Warri constituency delineation. On to the last news on newspaper review this morning. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, San, has warned about the danger of giving political interpretations to judicial matters. Fagbemi spoke shortly after the presentation of a book, Tribulations and Trophies, Bola Ajibola, in his own words in Lagos on Thursday. He also urged stakeholders to do away with the motion and rely on the Constitution in seeking answers to legal questions. The book, which is an autobiography of the late Ajibola, a former Attorney General of the Federation, chronicled the life and times of the former judge of the International Court of Justice (ICJ) at The Hague. Ajibola was the Nigerian Bar Association MLA president, where military president Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida appointed him AGF in 1985. He was also the founder of Crescent University in Abeokuta. Ajibola died on April 8, 2023, aged 89. Reflecting on the emergency rule in Oyo State, Fagbemi said he had maintained neutrality on the subject because it is a matter of litigation. He noted that appointment of Admiral Ibok Ete Hibas as administrator of Rivers generated diverse views and cautioned against unnecessary comments. Fagbemi described Ajibola as a reformer and an achiever, stressing that he was a man of sterling qualities and impeccable character and integrity. This news was sourced from the Nation newspaper. Stop giving political meaning to judicial matters, AGF tells Nigerians. To bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, here is the recap of headlines. NBA relocates annual conference from Rivers over emergency rule. Marketers predict cheaper petrol nationwide as Dangote begins Naira sale. One dies in third mainland bridge loan accident. Jar protesters storm INEC over Warri constituency delineation. Stop giving political meaning to judicial matters, AGF tells Nigerians. And with that, we've come to the end of newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Google Play Store and App iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name is Joseph Oyokola. Good morning and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day. Happy weekend.